be no opportunity to speak on this item again. I'm only saying this over and over because I want to give you all the opportunity to speak on this item.
The question you need to answer is that, do I want to speak today? Or do I want to reserve my rights in the future to intervene in the event that it comes back? I hope that this is clear. It is your choice. You know that we, my colleagues and I, we always want you to hear your voices. We want you to be here. We want to hear your voices.
We will work with the administration and make sure that those questions are answered.
Thank you. That said, I'm going to continue public hearing, and those that wish to speak may speak. I think Commissioner Bastien explained it perhaps better than I did. We will have order in this chamber. We will have order in this chamber.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Stop it! No! Stop what you're doing! Let me go! Let me go! I can stand and I can be quiet. No! I have a right to understand this process! Stop it!
Let her speak! 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 Let her speak!
Why is that? Let me go! Let her speak! Stop it! You don't need to do this! I just needed a moment! Stop! Let her go! Let her go! I just asked a question! I just asked a question!
Everybody's immigrant here. Do you forget that?
Look at your last names! Look at your kids! Look at your...
So basically what you're seeing with these angry bigums right now is the woman that was forcibly removed, her name was Camila Ramos. And she wouldn't sit down. She was continuously being disruptive at a hearing where basically Miami-Dade and the county itself has struck an agreement with ICE that anytime an illegal, keyword, illegal migrant, somebody that came over here illegally, is not supposed to be here, is arrested, and the jail is now saying that they will detain them until ICE then comes and picks them up and deports them because they are not supposed to be here in the first place and they are committing a crime. And people are protesting against this. People are at a hearing protesting against it. So the woman that is being forcibly removed, including all of the big backs right here, is complaining. They are angry. They are bothered at the fact that the laws are being enforced in Florida, and the authorities are now in agreement with, and I don't even know why this is a hearing in the first place, but they're in agreement with the federal government. Obviously, we are familiar with the fact that Trump has recently gotten a lot of appeals and a lot of agreements within the Supreme Court and the higher courts, even though you had a lot of smaller courts that were trying to stop him and block him from the executive orders of being able to enforce the laws that are already on the books. Birthright citizenship, which was created for the descendants of slaves from people that was brought here and didn't ask to be here in the first place, but they deserve citizenship after they were freed. You see people taking advantage of the system, and now you see entitled people that feel compelled to go into these meetings and say what they feel and then disrupt what's going on as far as the civil process. Let's continue to see what's going on.
Where you coming from? Where you coming
Look at your last names! Regalado, Bermudez, Gonzalez, Rodriguez. Look at your shame! Shame on you! You're selling out to your own people that voted for you. They're kidnapping immigrants.
Cold words! No words! Do you have a special business?
If one of them speaks, public hearing will be open and then closed. And they could all speak at that point, by the way, today. Everyone will have an opportunity to speak, not just one person. But if this item ever comes back, they will not have that opportunity granted again, a second time. You speak once on every item, has been the practice of this board, and we all know this. This is not new to any commissioner on this board. That public hearing is had one time in the history of the item.
The mayor has already agreed to this. She signed this in March. The only reason this was brought forward is because we're not getting paid for it. That's the only reason. I'm looking at this in a fiscal perspective. We have a $400 million deficit. The administration can explain whether we're getting reimbursed or not. All this does is make them reimburse us. That's it. I have been told the administration has been doing this since 2019. That's not us. That's what the mayor and the administration has been doing.
So basically, the reason why they are having this hearing is not necessarily because they're trying to determine whether or not they should work with the federal government. They're trying to figure out if they can fill some budget gaps because Miami, if anybody has been there, is largely a city that is made up by immigrants, migrants, sometimes even illegals. And if you go into certain places, often at times they say that you can't even find a job unless you speak Spanish. Let me bring some more context into this removal, and then we're going to go from there.
Tensions boiling over during a commission meeting there, the discussion getting so heated, a woman was dragged out and arrested.
Let go of me! Let go of me! No! No! Let me go! Let me.
That woman and one other person now in jail and facing charges, part of the chaos that broke out at today's meeting.
And it's all over the hot button issue of immigration and Howe County cooperation with ICE. Local 10's Glenna Milberg was at the meeting and is live now with a high emotion at County Hall. Glenna.
You're right. The tensions just boiled right over. You know, immigration is an emotional issue to begin with. The actual item was about to be deferred at the commission, but the drama surrounding it played right out.
Let go of me! Let go of me! No! I have a right to understand this process!
Camila Ramos had been confused.
Stop it!
She kept asking and ignoring orders to sit down.
Let her speak! Let her speak!
Then forcibly removed from the commission chambers. And at the same time, in the hallway, more confrontations with sheriffs, a crowd who'd come to unload about immigration enforcement.
I am about to help you, but you need to let yourself be helped.
The question on the agenda was one part of those 287G agreements that require jails to detain inmates for ICE if asked. That was deferred, not heard.
The question you need to answer is that, do I want to speak today? Or do I want to reserve my rights in the future?
Those who came to speak on it told they could still, though if the public hearing were held today, that would be it, and no more opportunity if and when they do take it up in the future. They chose to speak.
We can't go down this road.
To what degree are you all going to take these attacks on our people?
Basically, you guys are ratifying this.
No, we're not.
Shame on you, Gonzalez!
The item was to be about the costs for those jail detainers the county has been doing for immigration agents since 2017 and are now state law.
An agreement that has already been executed.
Please, this is...
Camila Ramos, she is now arrested for battery on an officer, and so is Zachary Spicer for resisting arrest. So those two who came to speak today, they are right now in jail for the night, and the item about the jail detainer cost, that is officially deferred if and when.
So good for them. I'm glad that the people in Florida and the people in Miami-Dade County is standing up and they actually punishing these people for putting their hands on officers. Anybody that put their hands on a police officer need to be addressed accordingly. Make sure you guys tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.